everyone, this is Mary Beth Simone. I'm here with my husband Jules, my brother Brian, and my sister-in-law Stephanie. We just wanted to pop in and give you guys some input as to their reactions to creating their personal contingency plan recently. So Jules?
So when Mary Beth and I were going through the contingency plan, what really stuck out to me was, well, first, we're very fortunate to have healthcare account. My wife, Mary Beth, worked at Vanguard for 31 years. So, but I didn't know how difficult it was to actually get at the process, access the process, make the payments, get the monetary refunds on the payments. So there is a definite process going on that if you're not familiar with it, if she would just, God forbid, disappear or be ill in a hospital, it would be, I think I would be on the phone with Human Resources at Vanguard for a long time trying to figure out this process out.
Yeah, it's complex.
It is complex. So that's what really stuck out to me.
And Brian and Stephanie, you guys did the virtual contingency plan process. We used Zoom video, and now since we're here in Colorado, we're finishing it up. But how did that go for you guys? What did you think?
I thought that the video process was excellent. I thought that we were able to ask you all of the questions in real time, so it was really helpful. And I think also the video dynamic is helpful because we were interacting with each other, because this is a difficult process. It is anxiety producing if you're thinking about the end of your life or in a major illness. So you're planning for a difficult period.
Yeah.
But it's an eventuality. You're planning on an eventuality.
Exactly. And you need to do it. And I think that now that it's over with, I'm absolutely so relieved.
Yes.
And we have this book and everything is organized in the book. And if anything happens to me, Brian knows where everything is and vice versa.
Yeah.
Yeah, and I think all the sections too, when I initially saw them, I didn't think they applied to us. And then I realized every single section applied to us. So it really makes you go through, like, I was like, oh, we have like 2 sections to fill out in this book. And it's like,
And especially we have a young child. I mean,
We do.
So many things that...
You have to be really thoughtful about it. And when we were going through our insurance policies, I said, oh, we have to put the dog insurance policy in.
Oh, right. That's
things you don't think about. So
we wouldn't have thought of all those things without.
There's so many things I didn't think
reminders.
about it. Also, when we went through, it's just, page after page.
Yeah.
And like, that was a great point. The dog insurance or animal insurance.
Yes.
I mean, I would have never thought that's, of course that has to be paid. And the automatic account, what is it? The
automatic
payments.
Yeah.
Do we have like 2 or 3? No.
Yeah.
30 or,
Right.
20. And
so much is done electronically now.
Yeah.
So, even just making sure that we have access to those accounts, what those accounts are, where they live.
Yeah.
Right.
And then have the ability to access them as needed.
And then even with insurance too, I realized like I have access to mine and Braden's stuff.
Right.
But not yours because of HIPAA. So then we both have to fill out things to get access to each other's stuff. And it's like, it's just, once you start getting into it, you're like,
and
we have a list of things we still
you have a to-do list.
And you're doing this, so you put your mind to this, and basically you're doing it while you're grieving. Like, so something's bad has happened. God forbid, maybe they're in the hospital, maybe they're down for a month, or and you're doing this while you're trying to go through that in your life, along with working or whatever. So having everything in one place, being able to access it,
and doing it before you need it,
and maybe going over it every once in a while, updating it.
And I didn't think before we went through the process that it was going to be as meaningful as it was.
Oh, well, that's great.
And that the outcome was going to be as important. And it really was surprised. That's another outcome. I feel surprised how relieved I feel that everything is together, all the things that I would have forgotten about and missed. I'm relieved that if there is an issue, if there is an illness, if there is a death, a sudden death, I don't have to think about where everything is. It's all there.
You just went through some paperwork and you found Brian's name misspelled.
Yes, I did.
So if you weren't going through this, not that it may have not meant anything, maybe it does mean something, but it makes you actually go through all this stuff, read it, wills, everything. It's nice to go over it because normally you get it, you put it in your safe or wherever, and it's done. Forget about it. It's not that way.
Yes.
Well, thanks so much, guys. We really appreciate your feedback.
Thank you.